So, Gabrielle has something coming up that is how you are going to be able to organize and make sure that you've got safety. So, Gabrielle, can you give us a hint of what that is?
Well, this is going to help when it comes to your iPhone or maybe your iPad. When we love it for the convenience of taking pictures and videos, but what happens when you run out of space? You've been there, it says, sorry, can't take the photo because you're out of storage. Well, we're going to expand your storage on your iPhone and your iPad, 64 gigabytes with the help of SanDisk. It's called their iXpand flash drive, and we have sold over 40,000 of these since we debuted it just 3 months ago. So it's been hugely popular. Our electronics guy, guru, Brett Hamilton, he is in
Morning,
the house.
everybody.
Brings it. All right,
Here we go.
So what is the iXpand?
Yeah, so many of us have a phone. We all have a phone, and many of you have an iPhone. This is for iPhone 5. I want to get this out of the way real quick before we go any further. So if you charge your phone with a little tip that looks like this, so this is called the lightning tip. If that's what the port looks like on your phone or your iPad, you're in business, because we're about to expand the memory, the storage inside there, and allow you to get your pictures, your video, and your contacts, if you want, out of here and anywhere else, so that you not only can throw away the videos and the pictures and make more room, but now you actually have access to them, because many of us don't know what iTunes is. Many of us don't trust the cloud. You don't want to put your pictures up there. Who's going to see them? I don't want to have to use my computer to find all that stuff. It's as simple as taking your iXpand out of the package and dropping it into the little lightning port. And when you do that, it will ask you one question. Is it okay if I go and copy your pictures? And you simply hit allow. Now watch this. This is happening in real time. This is going to go through, and the iXpand is going to find every picture and every single video, as you can see from this little tiny red line up at the top there. It's going to go through and it's going to find them all for you. It's going to find them all, it's going to copy them, and then it's going to allow you to delete them if you want from the phone, giving you that much more space inside.
And so once I store it on my SanDisk iXpand flash drive, what can I do with it then? How can I access those photos?
Well, the pictures, as you can see right here, first of all, in real time, those little tiny thumbnails are the images that you're picturing, or that your pictures and your videos take up inside. So once you're done doing the backup, first of all, it'll allow you to do a, either to keep them or throw them away. But two, to answer your point, you can then load them into a computer. You could then burn them to a disk. You could then take them to a photo kiosk at the mall or at a retail store or whatever, and finally make copies of those pictures. My mother-in-law visits often. She hands me her phone and she says, can you get the pictures out of my phone? She has no concept of how to get them into the computer on their own. She's not going to use the cloud. For some reason, people are scared of the cloud.
Well, the cloud costs money, too.
The cloud costs money.
It has, you know, subscriptions. So once you pay for your iXpand, you're done.
You're done. And there we go. That little exclamation point is basically telling you we're done backing up. Do you want to delete the pictures? Do you want to save the pictures? And in this case, I'm not going to delete all of my pictures, so I hit do not delete. But in that small amount of time, this little thumb drive right here captured every picture inside my, my phone or inside my iPad. It also captures all of your videos, and then you have the ability to go and pick and choose what it is that you want to save, what it is that you want to delete. But the magic part about it is now there's no mystery as to how to access your photographs anymore, because you plug the thumb drive directly into your computer just like you would a traditional thumb drive, just like you would plug in a mouse, just like you would plug in a keyboard. And you go down here, and pardon my back, you're going to go down and you're going to pick the thumb drive, and I named it Brett's iPhone. And when you go inside here, there's your camera roll. And check this out. Not only is it smart enough to find everything,
It organizes?
yeah.
Look at this.
Put all of your pictures in chronological order. So there's photographs on this phone that date all the way back to 2012. But then when you go inside each year, smart enough to put them by every month. And right before we went on the air, I took a picture of you.
Oh,
and there's
look
the
at
picture, looking as disinterested as you possibly could at 8:30 in the morning, dreaming of being someplace else, someplace warm.
I'm thinking about breakfast.
Exactly. But that's it. That's the magic of how easy it is to use.
So just like any photo that you may have on a thumb drive, you access it the same way. So all of those pictures that are trapped on your phone that you said, I want to be able to make a print of, or that I want to be able to share other ways, now you can access them. But more importantly, you free up your phone to take more pictures and videos, because I've had that message come up, Brett. Just when I'm ready to take this photo, and then I'm thinking, I don't want to have to pick and choose what to delete. I have them all on here for a reason.
Exactly.
So now you don't have to delete or think of the priority of what stays and what goes. And you mentioned that this also can save my contact list?
Yeah, so there are a couple different options when you plug this in the very first time. First of all, it requires the free app, and it will prompt you to download that app from the App Store. There's no charge for that. There's never any charge to use this. So you download the app the very first time, but then once the app is inside there, you can set it for either an automatic backup every time you plug it in, or you can do it manually, not only for the pictures, but for your contacts. So for many of us, the most important part about our phone is obviously the people that are inside. Not in the literal sense, but the contacts that are inside there. Because if you lose your phone, I don't even know my wife's own cell phone number. I know the first couple digits of it. All of your contacts are saved. All of your pictures and your videos are saved. And when you think about it, if you lose your phone, you can get your apps back. You can get the movies you rented back, all that stuff, but you can't get back what's made it yours and what's made it personal. So yeah, it'll back up the contacts. It'll back up all the pictures and the videos, and then giving you, this iPad's a perfect example of showing you how much more space. That red line right there is showing you that almost the entire internal memory inside this device has been used up. I barely have anything left. You know what this means, Gabrielle?
That's how much space I have in my iXpand.
I just added 64 gigabytes of space inside here. So now, if it was an 8 gig phone, if it was a 16 gig phone, if it was a 32 gig phone, whatever it might be, you plug this in, and it adds all that space immediately. And I mean that because look at this. Up in the upper, is that a left-hand corner? There's a little phone, little camera icon. And when you tap the camera icon, guess what it's doing? It's now turning this on to save pictures directly to your iXpand, which means if you go on vacation, I can take pictures of you, take pictures of the kids, take pictures of whatever, and not even have to store them in the phone anymore.
So if it's already full, perhaps, we bypass it.
Yeah, you can
Store
bypass
straight to iXpand.
Or if you know that you're going to put them on the iXpand anyway and you're traveling and you don't want to bring the computer, save yourself a step. So it's like adding without having to add all the extra cost of buying a new phone because new phones are expensive.
Well, the Easy Pay on our iXpand does go away when this day is over. This is a great tech idea for anyone that has an iPhone or an iPad. Just keep in mind it needs to be an iPhone 5. Or more recent.
Yep, or later.
Or later. And the Easy Pay works out to less than $1 a day to expand the memory on a gadget that doesn't have an expandable memory. So I think this is a great idea.
Yeah, and you hit it right on the head. You can't buy an iPhone and then add memory to it. Once you buy it, if it's a 16 gig phone, if it's an 8 gig phone, many people don't realize they buy the 8 gig phone. They're like, why is my phone full immediately? Because the operating system is taking up half of that memory to begin with. And every time you upgrade the operating system so that it will continue to work, you lose more of that storage space. So this is instant extra space, digital space to put the pictures, to put the videos. And I want to mention real quick that each time you do a backup, it's smart enough to scan the entire phone, but only make copies of the new pictures. So you're never duplicating. You don't have to worry about a second or third copy of a picture or a video or the contacts. And when you're done, pop it out, plug it into a computer, and you can use this for multiple devices as well. Give it to your wife, give it to your husband, give it to the kids, and you can all back up your pictures and videos right here and share.
Well, 64 gigs, why not?
There you go.
All right, E229463 is your item number. Easy Pay is only good until the end of the day today. So back up those pictures, those videos that we love, and many times you get some really good spontaneous ones on the phone. That's how you save them. Thanks, Brett.
Thank you.
Also from SanDisk, we have a device for your Android tablets and smartphones. So it is a USB drive, and this is 128 gigabytes of memory for you. Featured price of $33.52. All right, so coming up next, we are going to show you the latest innovation from the creator of the MyPillow. So millions of people sleep on the MyPillow. Now we're going to change the way you sleep in your sheets. That's coming up next, so don't move.